Hello everybody, today I'm going to tour every single Minecraft world I've made over the past decade, starting all the way in 2013 up until today. There's some seriously crazy stuff in these worlds, from dirt huts, giant houses, massive redstone farms, and even a working version of Call of Duty Zombies. You won't want to miss a single build, so make sure to watch until the end. Also, if you're seeing this, you're extremely lucky, since my videos are barely in the algorithm, so be sure to subscribe for more content every week. With that out of the way, let's start in the beginning. I discovered Minecraft in 2011 when my cousin showed me his Java Edition world. The moment I was home, I downloaded the Minecraft Pocket Edition demo on my mom's iPad, and I have been playing it ever since. In 2013, after my sister got her Xbox 360, I begged for Minecraft on the Xbox. On my birthday, my wish finally came true. Adventure is one of the first survival worlds I remember making on the Xbox. My friends and I built a really ugly wooden house. The inside has basic amenities and a sunroom. I experimented with my friends in this world and made a luscious greenhouse, a beautiful park with a gazebo and a dedicated bench. We also made a barn to store all the animals, and for some reason a yellow wool bunker with cake on the floor. Worlds like this take you back to a simpler time. Me and my friends always dreamt up such big plans that we had no way of accomplishing. I always marked out a mining hole even if I never mined in it. But most importantly, I had fun. I laughed with my friends. This world embodies the kid I used to be, and I will never forget that. Evan the Evan is most certainly a survival world I planned on playing with my friend Evan a decade ago, and from the looks of it, we didn't play more than a day. This world has a confusing staircase built within a cave and a small base at the bottom. There's a dog that more than likely belonged to Evan. As a kid, I made so many worlds, and 90% of them never lasted a week. Super Smash Mobs was one of the first creative worlds I built. Based on the Mineplex server's game by the same title, this world features two large maps for everyone to fight on. One is a village I blew up with a random parkour challenge in the middle, and the other one is a few islands separated by hand-dug lava ravines. There's also a minecart connecting the two. Me and my friends made a ton of unique character kits, and I remember having so much fun fighting my friends in this way. Everyone is a very simple world. I wanted all my friends to play on it, but it never came to fruition. This world has a strange wooden house with an archer tower, as well as an underwater house I made. Cops and Robbers is an amazing world me and my friends built. Inspired by old Minecraft YouTubers' Cops and Robbers videos, this map features a fully built prison with an assortment of cells and rooms designed for a role-playing minigame experience, as well as an unfinished prison that I hoped would be better than the first one. Only the mind of a child could make something this silly. Parker the Panda is the survival world I came the closest to beating the Ender Dragon on. Me and my friend both made really fun, simple bases, but at the time, I remember it being way more difficult to build. We made a railway between our bases to exchange items, and Parker had a secret underground brewery. This world is one I vividly remember making. Minigames is a map that me and all my friends built minigames on. It features a sand falling game, a PvP parkour game, a silly pig riding game, a horse racing track, and of course, TNT Spleef. For whatever reason, we thought we could do minigames better than Hypixel. Home is a very sentimental map for me. Aside from a lot of random buildings and a dragon egg island, me and my sister competed in making suburban houses in Minecraft. I built a very original house with 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms, and anything you would imagine in a real house. I figured my originality would beat my sister's skills, but she made a 2-scale model of our real-life house, with every single room and 2 floors. It even had our dogs in it. This was such a rush of nostalgia to look at, and I hope it sparks some creativity in you too. City was my magnum opus on the Xbox. Me and my friends spent tireless hours building it. For starters, this world has a working redstone Call of Duty Zombies, inspired by FedEx Gaming with unlockable doors, purchasable weapons, working vending machines, working barricades, and even a mystery box. Turns out, as an adult, I still can't beat this game. There's also a wide assortment of buildings, like an advertising shop, a hotel, and a freaking electric chair. Me and my friend both made massive houses, his doubling as a potion shop, and mine fully furnished with a pool in the back and even a secret room. There's also a working ATM in a very tacky looking bank, a squid dungeon for some reason, and a gambling machine I made as a freaking child. Among all this, there's a dirt shack with a magma floor. The last thing I remember building in this world, and on the Xbox in general, is this No Block song. That's the end of the Xbox 360 era, but trust me, that wasn't even half of the crazy stuff that's in store. The Nintendo Switch era and Java eras have way crazier and way bigger builds, so make sure to watch till the end to see my craziest and biggest worlds yet. Nene Boys is the first world I made on my Nintendo Switch, and in some ways it's a step backwards for my creativity, but a huge step forward for my survival skills. This world has a cute starter house I built in a frozen wasteland, along with a few farms, a cute bridge, and a much bigger house I built later on. This world is the first time I could have actually beaten the Ender Dragon, if not for a glitch that caused there to be multiple dragons at the same time. I can't believe how far I've come. Epic is the world that eventually became my creative testing world, but before that, it was Super Smash Mobs. And now that I had grown up, I made a way better custom map with way more balanced and cooler kits. After that, I made an entirely white map, and then realized that it was impossible to make an infinity room in Bedrock Edition. This world has some of the coolest builds I made on another friend's survival world, including a giant castle, an observatory, a modern office tower which became the home of my business empire, and this amazing ruined office building which I made for my friend. Among all those, I also practiced my terraforming with a volcano and made my first working automatic farm. The random special characters world was just one of those survival worlds you would make as a kid and then breed about 1 million dogs in it. I was learning to trade with villagers, which seems boring now, but it's gonna come in handy later. Epic Survival was my best survival world yet, with a castle, a huge Japanese-inspired base, huge farms, a villager breeder, automatic chicken farm, and sans Undertale. My friend made a cool base on this world as well, which we connected with our first ever ice boat highway. I started to get bored after a while and started mining this giant hole to make a slime farm in, and since my tools weren't that great, it took forever. After that got boring, I just duplicated a bunch of overpowered gear and then quit the world forever in shame. Epic Gamers was a world I made with one of my high school crushes, and we built a house together. After that, I went on to try to construct a roller coaster, which was supposed to impress her, but I never came even close to finishing. Test is the first time I tried to make an iron farm, and if you've ever tried making automatic farms on Bedrock Edition, you know it can be a pain in the butt to make them work. I was never able to make this one work, but that just fueled my fire for the crazy farms you're going to see in Java Edition. Bra was my best survival world yet, boasting some of the coolest builds yet. After getting some help from a friend of mine with setting up some powerful villagers, I went on to work making a crazy house with an open concept and a nature theme. I made an awesome redstone entrance of my own design with a feature that locks the door too. Me and my friend went to work making farms and grinding out gear so that we could finally beat the Ender Dragon, and for the first time that I can remember, I did. It only took me 6 years. After that, I went on to make a really cool haunted house that I designed but never decorated. This world is the catalyst for the things to come. Bird was a simple world that I made after a slight burnout in Minecraft. Me and my friend worked to make a cliff dwelling but never finished. Cock is a world that I made with another one of my high school crushes, and while she built a really cute house, I was trying to kill the Ender Dragon. We even put our beds next to each other. Overall, this world is just really silly. COVID-20 is a world that I made on a whim, and then I got immediately bored with. I saw JJJreact make houses with the green top on SMP Live, and I wanted to try it myself, and I failed. For the Boys is a world I made with all the fellas, and even in the middle of a global pandemic, we managed to make a sick house in a valley with some beautiful farms. We only played this world for 1 day, but it gives me such good memories. Me and my friends just wanted to make the most out of a bad situation, and I'm so glad that we did. Borth is a world that I made as a present for one of my best friends in my later high school years. I wrote a whole lot of sentimental stuff on these signs, which I won't show you, but it took forever. This world is a love letter to our friendship, with a massive museum containing exhibits from our friendship. None of these exhibits mean anything to you all, of course, but the museum itself is still a marvel to witness, and it makes me very proud. WAP is the last world I ever made on the Nintendo Switch, and it's another creative world that I made to practice building in 1.16 with my cousin. I made a scary and industrial looking tower with some of the new 1.16 blocks and experimented a lot with it, while my cousin made a large cute wooden house that I added a really cute bridge in front of. It's not the best send-off to the Bedrock era, but at least I got my practice in. That's the end to all of the console worlds, but make sure to keep watching and see all the massive and extreme things I was able to build once I got my hands on a mouse and keyboard. My Minecraft Java era started off with a bang. Inspired by the Hermitcraft SMP, I wanted to start an SMP server of my own. Introducing Purely Business SMP. This world is jam-packed with builds from tons of players. We had a shopping district filled to the brim with crazy shops of all sorts, and not to brag, but I made a boatload of diamonds. I worked tirelessly on my final base in this world, boasting some of the coolest redstone and architecture I have ever made. And overall, this world is one of my favorites of all time, and that's thanks to my friends. I'll let the builds speak for themselves. TerraCraft is the second SMP server I made, and just like the first, it features loads of players, a huge shopping district that we built and terraformed an entire mushroom biome for, a ton of crazy bases, a fighting arena with legendary battles fought in it, and most importantly, a crap ton of automatic farms, and villager halls, which me and my friend used to make the ultimate survival bunker. I'll go ahead and let these builds speak for themselves. Timbertown is a now corrupted server I played on briefly this summer. I worked really hard on this house, so I figured I would show you a few screenshots from the Lost Worlds I've played on. It's crazy to think I have been playing Minecraft for over 10 flipping years, and crazier to think I still love it. I have had so many wild rides and beautiful memories in this game, and I just have my friends to thank. Seriously, everyone that has ever played video games with me, thank you. I know what makes games special is the people we share them with. Whether Minecraft, Valorant, or Overwatch, they are all more special with friends. Thank you for watching, and if you watched till the end and enjoyed this video, please subscribe. It's free and it's the best way to support my content. Have a good one.